Hi Oddings, welcome back to Stories with Sapphire. I'm your Ate Sapphire. I recently received an email with a video that shook me to my core. It came with a warning that if I watched the video with any interruptions, that means pausing or closing the video before it finished, then something terrible would happen to me. It was pretty difficult to get through, but I made it, and it gave me the inspiration for this episode. And now, it's story time. Gabby loved getting scared. Ghost stories, gruesome images online, horror movies. They consumed graphic content so often that they began to feel desensitized. Their search keywords became more outrageous, worrisome. But it was Halloween season, their favorite time of year. They were desperate to find something that would reignite that feeling of pure dread and disgust. A feeling they hadn't had in an incredibly long time, which is why they were thrilled to receive this email from their friend Giselle. Hey, I heard you were looking for something that'll really mess you up. I heard about this video. It's supposed to be insanely horrifying. You're supposed to watch it the entire way through without pausing. Otherwise, something horrible will happen. It might be total BS, but I'm too scared to try, LOL. Good luck. Gabby loved the sound of that. They were, however, surprised they hadn't heard of this before. They figured it must be a new video. They did a quick Google search of the title to see if they could find news reports of people who've tried it, but nothing came up. Their finger hovered over the link. They'd seen The Ring. They knew about the subliminal messages in The Exorcist. They were a fan of the Blair Witch Project marketing. They knew all the tricks to psychologically mess with you. And even then, they found themselves hesitant this time around. They thought, if it really is that disturbing, I can hide in the comments. They took a deep breath and clicked. The post date was from a month ago, and it already had over 5 million views. A logo of a cube appeared. Then the video was completely black. All Gabby could see was their own reflection staring back from their phone. They went to scroll through the comments, but they were turned off. They checked the video duration. 1 minute. They could handle 1 minute of anything. 5 seconds had passed and the video was still black. There's probably gonna be a jump scare suddenly or something. Or maybe it's just a prank and the whole video is black. That'd actually be pretty funny. 30, 29, 28. Gabby continued to stare at the screen, waiting for something, anything, to happen. 26, 25. Gabby started shifting impatiently in their seat. Fed up, they went to close the app when they heard, Gabby. Did the video just say their name? They turned the volume up to the max. Gabby, don't look away. The video was no longer black. It was now a calm, very familiar-looking street at nighttime. The quiet was interrupted by footsteps getting louder and closer, accompanied by screams. Gabby could not comprehend as they watched a person run into frame out of breath, a person who looked exactly like them. They watched as the disheveled and cut-up person called for help. A dark figure, human or otherwise, loomed behind them, quickly gaining speed. After a few brief moments, it caught up to them and slammed something hard into the back of their head, causing the person to collapse onto the ground with a crimson spray. Gabby covered their mouth as the figure continued to steal the consciousness out of the person, blow by blow. Gabby began to gag. Their eyes welled with tears. They glanced at the remaining time. Only 10 seconds left. They could do it. At 8 seconds, their phone beeped. The battery was about to die. They darted their eyes around the room for the charger. It was on the far back wall. They bolted toward it, all while keeping their gaze on the video. 4, 3, 2, 1. The screen went black just as they inserted the charger. They waited. After what felt like a safe amount of time, they let out a sigh of relief and began laughing. They opened their bedroom door and saw the dark figure from the video in the hallway. Gabby immediately turned around toward the open window and climbed out. Gabby was unrecognizable on the cement.